Okay, so hi guys, and here's Windows Wrong, also known as Slider Blood on ModDB. So I'm the guy who's creating mods and talking about animation. So you saw my work on YouTube. What what could I achieve on Max Payne while modding? So here, what I'm gonna do is a tutorial for Max Payne, Max Payne animation, and Max Payne creating maps. So the first thing I'm gonna teach you is how to animate. I'm gonna go quick because I don't have real time, and I did the video before, but that freaking stupid program didn't record the sound, so we saw only image in the video. So anyway, I am a bit mad now because I need to start at the beginning again. Oh my gosh. Wish me good luck. Anyway, so this is my first tutorial, as I already said on the other videos, but it didn't record the sound. I said this is my first tutorial, so if I do explain bad things, if I do not explain really good, well, you guys just leave a comment below and just asking me, just ask the thing that you didn't understood. So here we go. So what you need is to downgrade with Windows XP. It's really important. If you want to create maps and light them, you need to downgrade with Windows XP. If you have Windows 7, what's done? You can only, well, just watch the part with animation. If you can downgrade to XP, well, see you later, and then you'll start the video again. Anyway, so we're gonna start with animation because as you don't want to format your computer and you want to animate right now, so let's start with animation. So here we are on my desktop. We're gonna go on startup and we're gonna choose Milkshape. You need to have Milkshape and Max Payne 2 tool model tool installed on your computer. And if you want to do awesome animation, just just install 3ds Max, but ask someone else for that because I don't have it. Well, I have it, but someone gave it to me and the link is dead. Anyway, so we're gonna start with Milkshape 3D. Here you go. Here's Milkshape 3D. What the hell do I need to do now? Okay, so I'm gonna explain you how Milkshapes works. So we're gonna do here on the upper length. So here you have File, Edit, Vertex, Face, Animate, Tools, Windows, and Help. Well, we're gonna first explain what do files do. File is to create a new meshes, open animation, save, and save where you want to save it. And this thing, merge, is another thing, but I'll explain this in other tutorial because it's kinda you need to understand how animations works with Milkshape 3D. Anyway, so here, then you have import. Sorry. So this option is gonna be interesting because it's all the format and all the module that that we can import in Milkshape. So here we can import Half-Life CFD, which is the gun and the model in Half-Life or Counter-Strike source because it's the same source. We have Quake 2, Quake 3, blah 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 blah. But what we want to animate with is Max Payne 2 because you guys always asking me how I am doing my animation on Milkshape 3D. So here you go. We're gonna import. What we're gonna do is later we're gonna import Max Payne 2 skeleton and etc. But I need to finish to explain everything. So here now we're going to edit. You see here undo. I think you know what it is. Then you have redo, I think you know what it is. Duplicate selection. Well, it's what is when you have meshes, then you want to duplicate the meshes. You just have to select all the meshes, all the vertex, all the face, and then you put duplicate selection, and then you just do a control V or something like that, like Windows actually. Anyways, so we're back here, and then you have delete selection. I think you know what it is. Then you have delete all, so you know what is delete all. Then you have select all, select none, select invert, hide selection. It's gonna select the selection and then you're gonna hide it. And then when you hide the selection or you hide everything, you want it to back. So you're gonna do and hide all. And refresh texture is when your meshes you put material or texture on your meshes, but you modify the the image or the texture, the material, like you go on Photoshop and the material is yellow, and then you change the color, you change into red, I don't know, and then you put refresh texture, and then on the program you're not gonna see the meshes yellow, you're gonna see it red. Well, I think you can understand that. Anyway, so here, and then we go on vertex. Vertex is really difficult, real difficult. Well, it's easy to use because when you know how to use it, but we're not going to be interested in that because this is modding model. The vertex are for modding models, which is really difficult for me because I didn't learn how to do that, but I will learn it maybe another day. Anyways, so here you have snap together, flatten, mirror back, mirror front, mirror left. Anyway, you have all the thing for the vertex, but you can find other tutorial for meshes. Anyway, then you have faces, which is the same, but this is with the face. The face are a group of vertex which is making a face, you know. That's difficult to explain because I don't know. And here is what I'm going to learn you how to use that. Animate. You have operate on select join only. Then you have set keyframe, delete keyframe, copy keyframe, pass keyframe, remove all keyframe, rotate all, and CMD adjust keys. Well, this is CMD adjust keys is for half-life and half-life animation, etc. And then you have tools. All the tools that you have on Milkshape 3D. Well, I think people can explain what is. Then you have window. Window is viewport, control panel, texture coordinate editor. This is really important. If you want to if you want to put material and texture on your meshes, you have to use this. It's called, well, has it named texture coordinate editor? Well, I think you know what it is now. Then you have show message window, blah 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 blah. And then you have help. Well, this is not real helpful anyway. Anyway, so here is what we're gonna do is to import the skeleton, the model of Max Payne, and the weapon model or something else. Well, I'm gonna show you how to do a shoot animation on Max Payne, which is the most easiest stuff, but it take ages some time. But let me show you work that I've done in the past. So here you go. A shoot. I did a M249 shoot. Here you go. If you want to see, this is gonna be the final. Well, I'm not gonna do a M249 animation. So here's the animation. Well, you're gonna say, oh, but this is not animation. This is not moving. Of course, I didn't push the play button. So here you go. Play button. Here you go. Max shooting M249 as we wanted. Anyway, so this is going to be the final work that you want to see, you know. Anyway, let's back on Milkshape with nothing. and we're gonna go to File, as I said, import Max Payne to KF2, KF SKD 3 dot, blah 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 blah, and we're gonna go to Max Payne 2 dev, which is the uncompressed all the file, all the data, all the database of the Max Payne game. So we're gonna go on game, data, database, skeleton. If you want to animate with a mono, you're gonna put female. If you want to animate with max, you're gonna put male, which is obviously something. It's a fact. I don't know. Anyway, so here you have pose Max Payne, pose male, and skeleton male. Skeleton male is not gonna be interesting for us. What we want is pose male and pose Max Payne. Pose male is the default skeleton of every AI and every bot that you have in Max Payne, and then you have the skeleton for Max Payne, which is the one with the one with what we want to animate. Sorry, I'm not English. I do learn English, but I learned French first, and I'm Chinese, so this is my life anyway. Pose Max Payne. So here you go. You have pose Max Payne. Here you go. Here's the skeleton. And you want to import the meshes because you're not gonna animate only with that because it's just a bone. I don't know. Anyway, you're gonna import the skeleton, the skin, which is the meshes. So you're gonna first import the KF2 file, not the SKD. Sorry. You're first gonna put the KF2. Then the Milkshape is gonna ask you, do you want to also import materials colors? You gonna say yes because it's all the textures and etc. Then you're gonna import the SKD. You're gonna tell me what does it serve for? What is going to do? What is gonna happen? Well, I'm gonna show you. Nothing. So that nothing happened. Well, no, that was only a joke, of course. What it do, when you import only the meshes, it's not like if you're moving a bone, it's gonna do that on animation. But if you move it, but it's gonna be assigned with the model in animation. Look, now in animation, I'm moving the arm and the arm moving. See that? They're gonna tell me what is the changes? What is the changes? So I'm gonna undo all, and I'm gonna start again and show you what's happening. Whoops! I'm gonna show you what's happening when you import only the KF2. So here you go. I know it's like ages. I should not have done that. Anyway, so here when I put anim, I'm gonna set the arm, and is the arm moving? No, the arm isn't moving. But before it moves, because we import the SKDI, which what we're gonna do. And now, let's move that forearm. Oh, this is magic. It's fucking moving. Oh shit, man. Anyway, now you know how to operate, and now you know how to do. So you know what does SKD files for. Anyway, but you always gonna start with you always need to import the KF2 first, because if you import the SKD first, it's gonna assign nothing with, because there's no meshes, and it's not gonna assign with meshes. It's gonna assign with nothing because the meshes are missing. So don't forget KF2 first, and then this SKD. So now we're gonna import a gun. Let's do with a Desert Eagle. Yeah, Desert Eagle. here you go. Oh, there's a T-Go. We're gonna do. I'm gonna show you a trick, because normally you need to animate with the skeleton of the gun too, because the gun, when you shoot the gun in game, you can see the slide moving. What that's the same thing, but we're not gonna do that because we don't want. And has its third person, and we can do that later. I prefer to do that later. So the trick is gonna assign this to the gun bone directly. It's much more easier, and it's much more easier, and it's not gonna piece our time. So here we go. We're gonna try to fit the gun with the hand. Okay. And the gun bone is this. You see this one? This thing there? This thing in red now? Well, this is this thing. This is the gun bone. This is the gun bone, and we're gonna assign the gun meshes to the gun bone. It's like the SKD do. So let's do this. Let's assign this shit to the gun bone. I'm just kidding. Sorry if this kid watching. I said a bad word, but I think everyone knows it. Anyway. Okay. So here you go. I think that the gun is perfectly, it perfectly fits with the hand. So we're gonna go on join, and we're gonna choose this one, Bipe 01 air gun, and then we're gonna select the meshes, and we're gonna assign the thing with, and magic, what will happen if I rotate the arm? What's happening? Oops. Put the jacket with only the oh, the gun is moving. Oh, damn, that's insane. Yeah, if we haven't assigned this with the meshes, the gun wouldn't move with the arm, and that's what we don't want to happen, because we want the gun move, and has more realistic and etc. Well, you know the thing. Okay, so now we're gonna animate. See that? See all the thing? Now we're gonna rotate everything. Rotate anything. We're gonna do the most important thing of this tutorial: animating. Be sure to go to model and put rotate. Push rotate. Push the button rotate. And be sure to put the anim button here down on the left corner, right corner. You're gonna see anim, and you're gonna push this button. Now we're ready to animate. Then you're going to go to join, and then you see everything. You see every bones, everything that we want to animate. So let's do what kind of animation we're gonna do. 50 cents shoot, there's a eagle, like a gangsters mode. Well, let's do that. Okay, so I'm not gonna be very precise and very things, because it's just a tutorial. We're not gonna do awesome animation. So yep. Hopla. Voila. Here we go. We're gonna move the head. Well, you have to learn every part of the skeleton. When I didn't show you, but you need to learn yourself. It's better, because if I tell you everything, you will forget, and it's better for you to learn yourself all the part of the skeleton, and you'll see what does it act on and everything. Anyway, so let's get back on animating. So we put that. We're setting. We have rotate. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh damn, I forgot. Be sure to have this option activate. Cost. Like operate on selected join only. Have to. You have this selected. If you don't have this selected, select it now. Anyway. Oh, well, I can't explain, but the weird thing is because it's gonna, instead of, when you're gonna set keyframe, instead of setting all the keyframe all on all the joint, which is not what we want, because it's gonna mess up the animation. We want to put that, and then when you move a keyframe, when you move a joint, only the joint is gonna be assigned. But as we doing the standard pose, everything is gonna be selected, and then when you're gonna move on animation, it's gonna only select the bones who are moving, which is really good. Anyway, so Max Payne shooting like a gangster. Damn it, never saw that. Here you go. So we're gonna put standard pose down. Okay. Well, I need to do it. It needs to looks like a human moves. Okay, so we're gonna put the legs. I'm gonna move the legs because it looks like robotic for me. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put the jackets. Move the jackets, sorry. Okay, I am sorry, I'm silent because I'm concentrating. I'm focused on the animation, but you can see what I'm doing, which is good. Okay, so now, oops, I forget something. Voila. Here you go. Here's Max Payne holding a gun like a gangster. But this is not animation because the gun is not moving. And in movies, if I remember how gangsters are shooting their guns, I think the guns move like this. Yeah. So, yeah, always refer to reality. If you refer to something not real, like you have an awesome, huge recoil, this is not what we want. We want a realistic one. Or if you want to play with animation and you want something fun, you're gonna mess with the skeleton and well, it's whatever you want, but I want something realistic for me. So here we go. Here's Max Payne holding the gun, ready to shoot. So here you go. We're gonna move at about 1, 2, 3 frames, and we're gonna select the thing which is moving first. So if I if I see that correctly. I think it's the hands moving first because the hands moving first because it's the first thing to react. Then you have the arm moving just a little bit. Okay. Then it's gonna follow with the oh shit. It's gonna follow with this. Your head is gonna be a bit you're gonna watch down because the recoil is awesome because it's a desert eagle. Then your jacket is gonna move a little bit because you shot and everything is moving now. It's gonna go straight forward. 2. Here we go. Back high. Okay, then you're gonna move a little bit. Move a little bit behind. Oops. Rotate on again. And yeah, try to refer a bit with animation of Max Payne. I do sometimes because I see that what they are doing to make the animation look like good. So I did watch this. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, looks a bit shitty. Well, oh no, it doesn't look shitty at all. Okay, then we're gonna take the standard pose, move it about 10. All of this is gonna be enough. Then I'm gonna select this. Okay. Well, it's not really good, but you get the idea. Look how does it look. You have max. Well, if you want to hide the skeleton, you're gonna select. You're gonna put join. You're gonna do this. You're gonna hide selection, and then you're gonna maximize, and then you're gonna see in 3D what's happening with the animation. So you see, it's not a really good animation, but it's moving. So I think now I can correct it, and I think the form need to move just a little bit more because it's not really good, I think. So when he shoots, and then the forearm needs to do that just a little bit because it's Desert Eagle. We don't need to face on face. So in slow motion. So I'm doing a quick animation to show you how does Milkshape works, and here you go. Here's the animation. Well, it sucks of course, but you get the idea. Here you go. Anyway, so I hope you guys like this tutorial. Well, I'll do the Max Payne 2 map tutorial another day, maybe this weekend. Well, we are Tuesday, which is really boring. Anyway, so now you get the idea. I show you how it works, and so here you go. I think it's kind of good, no? So if you want to show you, if you want to see real work about me, here you go. Even if this animation sucks a little bit, but I need to fix some error, but I think it's kind of good. But the shitty stuff in a Max Payne 2 animation in a Max engine that you can only put one animation, not like in Counter-Strike you can put different shoots. Anyway, so thanks for watching and see you on the other tutorial, which I will upload soon. Thanks for watching and see you guys later. Oops, how do I pause that? Oh.